beginning to add the bottles. You can see that I have 10 here. Well, what I'm doing is basically using the lid, taking it off, sticking it onto here, and then obviously the glass bottle can screw back in. Now what's going to happen with the glass bottle is I am going to obviously remove the wrapper, and then thanks to Martin, he had the fantastic idea of actually spraying them with white paint. So they're all going to be sprayed with white paint, and this really helps to show up the LEDs and gives a nice diffusion of the light. You can see here slats, these are recycled from an old bed, so I'm making do with them. And then here is what's going to be the frame, or become the frame, to support the LEDs, well, the glasses inside the LED. And then I'll drill 100 holes through here and then poke the LEDs in from the back, and that will create the LED matrix. So that's 20 done. There's another 80 to do. So here we go. Here I have my 100 glass bottles, and they are all stuck down by the cap. Bottle screws on, and the plan is that I'm going to drill a hole through there big enough to fit the LED, and then that will then sit on top. However, the first job today is to remove these covers. Shouldn't take too long. And then the next stage is to prime each one. So I've got some spray paint here, white, and I'm going to spray the insides and make each one white. Diffuses the light quite well, makes it look a bit better. Here's one from a test. You can see, although it looks like it wouldn't show anything through, it actually makes a nice balance of the light when it's on. So that's the job for today. I'll take them outside and spray them up. Five. Six going up. 7. 8's quite sticky, but it's quite a good holding one. 9. 10. Come on, 10. Oh,
snug.
What's that?
That's snug.
Yeah. So I'm now in the process of drilling the holes for the LEDs to go through. I've got 100 LEDs, so 100 holes. I want to make sure I don't split the wood. So it's actually going to be a thin hole to start with, and then the bigger holes separately. So 200 holes, and then we're sorted. Okay, here we go. on that. So I've reached the point now where I've managed to reattach all of the lids. You'll see a couple of them are broken. However, it's not too much of a problem because the glass still fits in, I think. Yeah, so that's not going anywhere. That's fairly sound. It was quite a bit of an ordeal. I needed to drill 13mm holes in here, and obviously had to start with a smaller drill bit, then move up and move up. So I've actually drilled 300 holes, and as you can see, I've glued them all back together. This is the best one, smashed into 3 bits, but I've managed to salvage it. I could have waited for another lid, but actually, you know, I'm ready to go here with these ones. So what I need to do now, so I've drilled my 300 holes, sanded it all down. What I need to do now is just paint these white. Obviously they were covered with this cardboard, but as you can see in some of them they've broken or ripped, sheared off, broken off. So that's 100 holes, 100 lids now that need to be coloured white. The idea then is that when the LED is poking through here, obviously the light will reflect off the white background rather than being absorbed in here. So here we go, 100 lids to paint. All 100 lids painted. Just gonna let that dry now, and tomorrow I can wire up the LEDs. Just going to leave that to settle. Little bit of a problem there, but we'll see if we can sort that. Probably made it worse. Yes. Never mind, we'll get that sorted. So tomorrow, LEDs. You can see the LED board starting to come together. So each LED is poking through here, and just testing it with a bottle there. Obviously I haven't put the others in yet, but if we go over the other side you can see them all waiting here. LED wires going in. I'm just thinking though, this is the first LED here, and what I might do is actually put that at the bottom, because as you can see when the light comes back on, this is wired up to the Raspberry Pi. So the Pi's in here, and actually I probably don't want that at the top. I want to put that down the bottom. So I'm actually going to take this one out and put that at the bottom there, right at the bottom, and that can be LED number 1. But you can begin to see the effect, what it's doing. That's better. The bottles are quite nice as well. You can see when they're all in, it's going to look pretty cool. Right, so wire up all the LEDs now.